Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jamila and we have another memory plan with me. This is like the second week of October. I don't have my planner with me, but yes, I am hoping to upload this on Thanksgiving. I'm recording this on Thanksgiving, so I hope you guys having a wonderful Thanksgiving. For those who celebrate, have good time with family and friends. And yes, um this was the week, like I said, the second, I think it's the 5th through the 11th, if I remember correctly. It is the week that I went to a book event. So yes, that is why I chose to use this kit. This is like the road trip kit from CaressPress. I think it was a mystery a while ago, but I think I purchased this separately. But yes, I never got to use this kit and I thought this was perfect. Um, I paired it with the gold champagne lights sparkly situation from SPC, and I think this was perfect to go with this kit. It just meshes so well. So yes, um I don't have my notes with me, but we did go to the book event. We went to Columbia, South Carolina. This was our second time going. The first time was really, it was the first time they ever had this event. And the first time I had a great experience. This time, not so much. We're probably going to try a different event next year, because it was just a lot. I talk more about it in the day by day, but it was just a lot going on. But I still enjoyed Columbia. We had some great authentic Mexican. It was a time. But yes, guys, I'll talk about it more in the day by day. I'm going to finish laying down the base, and I will see you guys in the day by day. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here to film the day by day portion of this video, and I'm so excited because first of all, we're color blocking. We have not color blocked in a while, and it's so fun. It's like a breaking up from all the foil that we've done lately. So yes, this was like a good time. This is the week that I went out of town um to a book event. So I've had this kit for a while, so I'm so excited. So first thing first, I mark is that I slept in this day. I love a good color blocking moment when it makes sense, and I felt like you, I mean, you could, but this kit was meant to be color blocked, you know? I slept in, I got an iced latte, and then I worked for sleeping in. This is from Sweet Ava's paper for my iced latte. This is from Sweet Ava's paper as well. For working, this is from Leonard Designs. Cutie patootie. Next, I marked that I had a YouTube binge. If I can get them all up. I had a YouTube binge. I pulled stickers. I watched Prison Break. And I organized stickers. And I'm still organizing these stickers, because it takes forever when you have a lot of stickers. All right, for my YouTube bench, this is from Sweet Ava's paper. I was using all the fun colors because it's like, this is like the second week of October, so I was doing fall kits in September, and then after this I have 2 Halloween kits. And yeah, so this is the only time I really get to use these super fun colors to, like, I feel like next year, you know? So, all right. So for We have Sweet Apes paper, Carly Plans, yeah, all this is Carly Plans. All right, on to Tuesday. First thing I have to mark, I don't think I had many days where I had to mark 5 things in a section. So first things first, we marked out organized stickers this day. I had Starbucks. I had a YouTube binge, and I worked. I love these colors. I love a good. Your girl tried to make this fit right, but that did not work. I love a bright, colorful moment, you know? And I think I skipped a lot of summer spreads this year. So this is getting my fix, you know? So I organized stickers. This is from Carly Plans. I had some Starbucks, Sweet Ava's paper, of course. I had a YouTube binge. This is from Carly Plans. And I worked this day. And that is from Leonard Designs. All right. Next, I mark first thing is that I watched Body in the Basement, which is a true crime show that comes on HBO Max. I watched a documentary. I started watching this documentary called Beauty and the Beast. And if you have not watched it, that documentary was so insane. It was just a lot. It's about a doctor who helps this man, a convicted murderer and like rapist, get out of jail. And it's just insane. It's insane. Like, girl, what? It was insane. So, yeah, for Body in the Basement, that is from Carly Plans. For watching Beauty and the Beast, it came on Netflix. So, yeah, watch that. And there's another documentary on it that they said is better. But it's like, because this crime happened in, I think, South Africa somewhere. That documentary, they say, is very detailed on, like, has more detail. Like, we can't have access to it because it won't play in America, which is unfortunate. But y'all, I was like, I know you lying. This is insane. Oh, and then I had nachos, and that is from Carly Plans. Love me a good nacho situation, you know? This day, I was literally grasping at straws to mark things. Because I like to have at least, I think 6 things looks the best, you know, but 5 things we can work with it. So the first 3 things are like things I just say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. I don't tend to put them in. So first thing I marked is that I read my Bible. I showered and I got gas. So for reading my Bible, this is from La La Land Studios. For showering, I feel like I say that with showering. That is from Carly Plans. And for getting gas, this is also from Carly Plans. All right. Then I marked I worked this day. I had a YouTube binge. And I had pizza and wings. Where did I get pizza and wings from? I have no clue. Pizza and wings. I don't know. Because there's no pizza spot that I will eat their wings, you know? So I don't know where I had pizza and wings from, but I did apparently. So, that's from Leonard Designs. This is also for my YouTube binge, Leonard Designs, and for having pizza and wings. I feel like I said that like 5 times in a row. That is from Whimsy. And that is the first half of the week. All right. I love these underlays. I wish they came in like almost every color. I feel like they're just perfect, you know? All right, on to Thursday, my only yellow day. First thing I marked is that I slept in. This day, I had a quesadilla. Oh, I think this is the day I stopped at this little gas station and I wanted to get like one of their breakfast burritos that I saw. If y'all don't know, a lot of gas stations in the South, I don't know about the North, they have food. And back where I'm from, which is I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, they have like these gas stations that have the best fried chicken, fast food wise, like you can get. Like it tastes better than KFC, Popeyes, anything. The best chicken comes from a gas station. It's so good. Anyway, because they're back there, it's not like frozen. They're back there like frying, battering, seasoning, all the things, right? So anyway, I went to this gas station. I wanted to get like one of their breakfast burritos because like they have a hot bar back there, but it was like lunchtime, like right at the cutoff. So I ended up getting a quesadilla, and that quesadilla was not too shabby. I'm not going to lie. And then I worked this day. So for sleeping in, that is from CaressPress. For my quesadilla, like they had pico and everything. Like your girl was eating good, okay? Um, so for work, that is from Leonard Designs. All right. For Criminal Minds, well, I watched Criminal Minds. I watched this movie. I saw like this person on TikTok um talk about movies that you should watch on Netflix, and I watched this movie called Don't Let Go. It was cool. It was interesting for sure. And then I went to Dunkin' this day and I got one of their energy drinks because I was like out all day and stuff. You guys, they should not be selling those things. I had got like a small, I feel like, and I did not even finish a fourth of it. Listen, nobody should be drinking those things on the regular. And no, they're gonna kill somebody. So for Criminal Minds, that is from CaressPress. For watching Don't Let Go, that is from um CaressPress as well. And then for going to Dunkin' and get the energy drink, of course, I don't have energy drink stickers. I just chose like a soda off this sheet from What's More to Love, and it had orange in it. So it matched the spread. All right, first thing I marked on Friday. Like, can y'all hear that? I'm sure you can. Like, what are we doing all of this for? Like, that's the one thing about Atlanta. Nobody's ever at work. They talk about this all the time because, like, you like, okay, well, I can go somewhere. Like, nobody's ever at work. Like, what happened to people working 9 to 5s? You know, I I can't say anything because I have not worked a actual 9 to 5. What one would consider like a regular Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job out of on the weekends since 2012. Being in healthcare, I've worked 12-hour shifts, like working every other weekend and stuff. So I haven't had but I was at work at some point. These people don't be at work for real. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, first thing for sleeping in, this is from CaressPress. For iced latte, this is from Sweet Ava's Paper. For pulling stickers, this is from CaressPress, I'm pretty sure. And then I washed my hair this day. This is from Sweet Ava's Paper. All right. We did all of that before we got on the road, which I think we didn't get on the road till like two-ish. So anyway, I marked that we drove to Columbia, South Carolina this day. And me and my aunt went to the book event situation. We had stopped at Taco Bell. Love that for me. My aunt, like, they be real at you. We don't eat Taco Bell. Honey, Taco Bell ain't never did nothing to me, okay? They're like, it's this, it's that, honey. It's all this, it's that. But Taco Bell hits. But honestly, if you get the chicken, you'll be all right, Um, so yeah. But the thing about it is her food was wrong, but I don't know if she knew what she ordered. And my food was right. Which I don't think I got food because before I left, I had ate, like, my cousin had cooked and I ate something that my cousin had cooked. Like, I ate leftovers. So I think I only got a Baja Blast and like some Cinnabons. But she ordered food and she was not happy. So yeah. For driving to Columbia, that is from Leonard Designs. For Taco Bell, this is from CaressPress. Then later on that evening, we went to like the hotel bar and had some drinks. I had got me a lemon drop. It was everything, honey. Like, they did me right. The lady at the bar did me right. So that is for drinks at the bar. That's for Once More's Love. And then I came back to my room and watched Beauty and the Beast because I felt like I needed to start it over because there was so much going on and so many moving parts from when I started this day that I said, wait, let me start over. So I watched, I think, an episode a day, and insane, absolutely insane. So that Saturday was the book event, and honestly, we went to the same book event last year and we had a way better experience. So then, okay, we went in 2024. It was the first year doing it, and we had a really good experience, right? This year, it it wasn't a good experience. I did not buy one single book, which, if you've been watching my channel, I've gotten slower on reading and stuff like that, and honestly, these books are like indie authors who were at this event, which I've read their books. I love their books. I support indie authors, but it was just so many people there. So when we first pulled up to the event, the line, it was raining. The line was wrapped around the building. They had police out there because apparently someone had called the police. Insane. So it was a mess. And come to find out, after I watched on social media, it was like a whole mess. So we decided, okay, we'll come back because the event was supposed to be a while. So, oh, okay, let me back up. I had got Starbucks at the hotel we were at. They had a Starbucks in there. Um, it wasn't it. Okay. So anyway, we decided to go get something at El Vego. It was a authentic Mexican restaurant, and let me tell you something. they don't owe me nothing. A time was had. The food was good. The drinks were so good. So yeah. So after we went out to eat, we then circled back to the book event. The lines had went down, but come to find out, child, we go in there and like, you know, you're supposed to get a gift bag. Well, I come home and it was like only one book in the gift bag. And we went last year, there was all type of stuff, pens, stickers, bookmarks, all types of things, and like 2-3 books like that came with the book gift bag, because I mean we paid to go, you know. Why? I'm like, this is odd that the second year they would do less, but we're like, okay, whatever. Come to find out, we were supposed to have way more stuff in our gift bag, and the girl just didn't give it to us. Like, and she kind of had like a little attitude, like, I don't know what that was about, but yeah. And it was still just, it was just a lot going on. The space wasn't big enough, and yeah, it was not a good event, but we were able, just us getting out of town, and just we still had a good time because we're gonna make a good time happen, you know. So anyway, after we left the book event, we went to, not we went back to the hotel, and then I watched the second episode. I think the Beauty and the Beast were like 3 episodes, so I watched the second episode of Beauty and the Beast. Then later on, we went down to get like some drinks at the bar again. They were not as good because there was this older lady that was doing the bar, and the lady the previous day was not there. So yeah. So then I just had a YouTube binge, and then I went to bed pretty early this day. So that was this day. So this is from Sweet Ava's Paper, Leonard Designs, La La Land Studio, OK Plans, Once More with Love, Sweet Ava's Paper, and Carly Plans. So that was that day. On to Sunday. Oh, I have 10 things to mark on Sunday. A time. So first thing I marked, because I went to bed super early, I woke up at 2 a.m. And then I just had a YouTube binge. Y'all know, y'all wake up and get on YouTube. I took a nap. We checked out of the hotel, and I feel like we did this last time. We went to IHOP last time as well. After we checked out, IHOP just, I have never been to IHOP since I've been living in Atlanta. But like every year after, when we're on our way back home, we go to IHOP, and it just hits so good. Like, it really does. I have to be in the mood for pancakes, but IHOP, those pancakes are like just top tier. So for being up at 2 a.m., that is from Carly Plans. I think everything is from Carly Plans. Had a YouTube binge. Yeah, everything's from Carly Plans. I ended up taking a nap because I woke up so early. Oh yeah, because we barely woke up in time to check out of the hotel. In time, we checked out of the hotel, and we had some IHOP. It was so freaking good. And those sausages they have at IHOP, my God. Next, I had a TikTok binge because I was a passenger princess. My aunt drove there and back, so love that for me. So I binged TikTok. I watched Body in the Basement. I organized stickers. I watched Reba. And then I marked that Asher was wow, my nephew. He was wow when we came back. I don't know what he had going on, but yeah. But that was my week. The event was okay last year. I think we're gonna skip it next year and go to a different one possibly. But yeah. So for my TikTok bench, this is from Once More Love for watching Body in the Basement. This is from CaressPress. I organized some stickers. I don't know if I mentioned that. That is from CaressPress as well. If I can get this up, I watched Reba. Probably while I was organizing stickers, I watched Reba. That is from Leonard Designs. And for my nephew being wild, that is from Once More Love. And this combo came out so freaking good. I love this for me. I love this. Yeah. At first, I didn't know what I was going to use. And then I think it was Laura Marie Plans. She had used this kit and used this for a bundle. And it's perfect. It's perfection. It looks so good. But yes, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.